Welcome to Passage to East Africa with me, Shenaz Shamji. Get ready to embark on a culinary journey as we explore the bold, vibrant flavors of East Africa, made simple right in your kitchen. Today, I'll show you just how to bring authentic East African recipes to life. So let's get cooking. Today, I'm going to cook what we call marage in East Africa. Marage is the other name, the Swahili name for kidney beans. You can also do it with barazi, which is gongo peas or pigeon peas, but today we are going to use kidney beans. It's a street food that is sold especially the coastal side because there's a lot of coconut that is in abundance. It brings very fond memories of me. I used to love it, and it's normally eaten with mandazi, the Swahili donut, or white bread. As a kid, I used to volunteer to go and buy it from the street or the market at about 6 o'clock in the morning on Sunday, and my mom would give me money, and I would stand there and wait in the queue and get the maragi and the mandazi, and on the way back, I just couldn't resist it. I used to eat the mandazi hot, and by the time I got home, there would be probably one or two missing, and my mom would just go, wait, quick. She would know that I could not resist the hot mandazis from the fryers. So here we go. It's one of the fastest dishes, and we normally as a family used to have it on Sunday mornings. Of the ingredients, we have 3 by 400 grams of kidney beans. Make sure they're good quality because some of them they're not totally boiled, so they have to be quite boiled, totally boiled. 3 tins and 1 by 400 gram tin of coconut milk, 4 teaspoons of garlic paste, 1 teaspoon of turmeric, 4 tablespoons of oil, and salt to taste. Again, I always say salt to taste because it depends how much you like. But I'll show you how much I think is the right amount. So we put in the oil. Add the garlic when the oil is sort of hot. Don't burn the garlic, whatever happens. The oil isn't hot, but it doesn't matter. Just wait for it to sizzle. You can hear the sizzling. So maybe half a minute of cooking. You can put in the hearty. Not everybody puts in hearty, but I like a little bit of color. So that's sauteed. And put in the drained beans then. Salt about 1.5 teaspoons. And mix it all up. Put in the coconut milk, very important ingredient. Nice and thick coconut milk. Don't go for the light one because it's very runny. And this is like a thickish street food. So let's just bring it to boil. Cook it for about 4 to 5 minutes, just to make sure the flavors penetrate. It's all pre-cooked, but the coconut needs a bit of cooking. any coconut dish that you make must have lots of lemon. So make sure that the lemon juice, as I say, always goes white at the end, but make sure there is lemon juice. You can put more if you want, but this is the amount that we put it in my recipe book, Present East Africa. So it's about boiling, and it needs about 4 to 5 minutes of boiling. Okay, so this marage has been boiling for about 5 minutes. Switch it off. Add the lemon juice, very important. Lemon juice and coconut go hand in hand. And how do I thicken the marage? So we don't use a thickener. We actually mash partly the marage beans, okay? So we only mash just a little bit. That also releases the flavor and makes the marage absorb more of the sauce. Okay, I think we're nearly done. Not completely mashed, partly mashed. My daughter Alia has very fond memories of having marage and mandazi, the Swahili donut. Her grandmother used to make it for her. So, Alia, if you hold that dish, this one, and I'll pour in. So I'm using an African basket here, straw basket, that's very common in East Africa. Alia, what does this remind you of?
Well, yes, as you mentioned, it really reminds me of my childhood and some wonderful times growing up. Wonderful holidays at my maternal grandmother's house, your mum Gulshan house, and we would have wonderful breakfasts in the morning featuring marage, and we would all be sat round the table. And this would be something that we would have for breakfast, wouldn't it?
Sunday morning.
Or breakfast. It was like holiday breakfast as well, with the family. And it was very much like the spirit of this dish to be shared together and enjoyed. But as you've shown, it's very quick and easy. So actually, it now features as a lunchtime meal for me because it's so.
Funny, you want to try some?
Yeah, I would love to.
How does it smell? Like nani? Like nani's one?
Yeah, just like nani.
Okay, all right. So I give it a traditional spoon. And we normally have it with mandazi, the Swahili donut.
Oh, it smells amazing. It smells
Quite
so
hot,
good.
so don't burn your mouth.
It really takes me back. Yeah, those wonderful times. It was all sat round the table, enjoying lovely memories together. That's good.
Food can invoke a lot of memories, the smells, the experience of sharing meals and all that. So it's amazing how much food can actually bring so much joy to family get-togethers and memories and nostalgia. And this is one of the easiest dishes, and
it's incredible how much taste you get in something that's cooked for such a short amount of time.
And if you don't have obviously that's a hard dish to make separately, it's in my book, but we always used to have white bread. We did crusty white bread. Rani used to put it in the oven, take it out, and then slice it, and then we dunk it in the thing, and thick slices. This is something sentimental I have when we went to Zanzibar. Again, it's a coastal island, not a coastal island, but an island that has a lot of coconut dishes. They make coconut chana batita, coconut, anything with coconut. So marage again is another one. And karibu Zanzibar means karibu means welcome in Swahili. So if anybody says karibu, they also offer you to join them to a meal. So enjoy.
Haribo.
Karibu. So this dish, Morag in coconut, or what we call borazi with the kalga peas in coconut, is very unique to East Africa. It's a street food. You won't find it anywhere else, especially unique to East African coast where there's a lot of coconut. It's an African dish when it's slightly Indianized by putting garlic and a bit of turmeric, but we try not to temper too much with it, leave it as it is, because the taste otherwise is different. It becomes very Indianized. So this is an African dish with a slight Indian touch. Thank you, Alia, for joining me and sharing your experience and your wonderful memories about your time with family and Nani and all of us. And thank you for everybody for watching this video. And hopefully you will make it and enjoy it too. Thank you very much. Thanks for cooking along with me today from my cookbook, Passage to East Africa. If you enjoyed this recipe, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And for even more East African inspired dishes, check out my book, Passage to East Africa, available from Amazon. See you next time for even more cooking with me, Shenaz, Shamji.